The chief of police in Oklahoma City is after you.
Yes.
Okay, what is he after you for?
I love trouble.
Is he calling and leaving messages on your phone?
Yes.
What is he saying?
Well, tell that little skinny-looking son of a bitch he knows where I live.
Okay, sir, have you had anything to drink or taken any pills today?
Yes.
What have you taken?
I don't know.
Sir, what is your address?
I'm in Oklahoma, and you ain't going to come get me, and I'm not going to come out there and get you, but I don't like you.
Well, I'm not asking you to like me, sir. You don't have to like me at all. I'm just trying to get you some help. Do you want to give me an address where I can send some help for you? Sir, is your name Frank Garrett?
Yes.
And you live in Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
Okay, and your phone number is 816-0538?
Yes, it is.
Is that correct? Okay. What kind of pills did you take today?
Do what?
Did you take some pills today?
Yes.
What did you take?
I don't know.
Or is it something a doctor prescribed, or is it something else? Okay, what is it?
I don't know.
How many of them did you take?
About 120.
Do you want me to send some help for you?
Good idea.
Can you give me your address?
Chief of Police of Oklahoma City. What's he got to do with mine and your conversation?
Well, I don't know the chief of police in Oklahoma City. Okay. Are you sure your phone number is 816-0538?
That's exactly right.
Okay. Mr. Garrett, what is your address in Oklahoma City? Can you give me your address?
No.
What part of Oklahoma City do you live in?
None of your fucking business.
Well, you don't want me to know where you're at?
Yeah.
Well, where are you at? What do you see when you look out your window? Are you close to Oklahoma City downtown?
Chief of Police of Oklahoma City. Fuck you.
Do you know the chief of police?
Yes.
Why and why is it you're angry at him again?
I love trouble. Can you hear me?
What part of Oklahoma City do you live in?
Northeast Oklahoma.
Northeast Oklahoma? Do you live in a small town, or do you live close to Oklahoma City?
Oklahoma City.
You live by Oklahoma City?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you work at? Did you work today? What do you do?
Forewarn builders.
Are you sure you don't want to give me your address?
Oh, we're just forewarn builders. We don't do remodel and stuff.
You do remodel?
Yes.
What's the name of your business? Because I might know somebody who might need that.
Deputy Duncan's ass.
Is that someone else you don't like? I don't think you're from Duncan Glass, are you?
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah.
And that's who you work for? Or do you own that business?
I'm out in the field working.
Are you? What kind? And do you put in the glass? How long have you been doing that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What part of Northeast Oklahoma do you live in? What town do you live near?
Oklahoma City.
Okay.
Chief of Police of Oklahoma City.
You're the chief of police of Oklahoma City.
Nope.
Okay.
What part of no don't you understand?
Well, why is it you're worried about the police calling you if you're the chief of police?
Oh, you silly son of a bitch, practicing law without a license illegal.
Sir, is there a different phone number I can have someone reach you at?
Nope.
There's not a different phone number? 816-0538 is the only number that you have? Is that your cell phone, or do you have a landline?
I'm on a cell phone.
Is that number your cell phone, or do you have a landline?
I'm on a cell phone.
Can you tell me again what pills you took?
Do what?
Can you tell me again what pills you took?
About 120.
Do you usually call the Oklahoma City Police and talk to them?
Yeah.
Do you ever call them and talk to them?
Yeah.
So do they know who you are? Are you a friend of theirs? Are you a friend of theirs?
Yeah.
Okay, and they know you as Frank Garrett?
Yes.
Right? Okay. And what do you usually call them about? Do you just call them up to talk to them?
Yeah.
And what do you talk to them about?
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I don't know. I think you need to tell me. So you're telling me you work for Duncan Glass?
Yes.
Okay, and what all do they do? Do they put windows in, or do they do complete remodels, or what all do they do?
None of your fucking business.
Well, I thought I might know somebody who needs that kind of work. So you don't want to get any work for the business?
That's none of your fucking business, lady.
Well, that's fine. I just thought I could throw some business your way since you work for them. Don't you think that would be good to bring in some new business?
You ain't got enough money to buy what I sell.
What do you sell?
You don't need to know them. You can't afford them.
Well, I might surprise you, so maybe you should tell me. What do you sell?
Send me $1,000 as a deposit.
Okay, what do you sell?
Oh, you goddamn stupid son of a bitch, you.
Mr. Garrett, what is your address?
Goddamn stupid son of a bitch.
What is your address?
You know where I live?
No, I don't know where you live.
Horseville, Oklahoma.
Well, I've never heard of that town before. So, but that's a good one. That's a good one. What is your address?
Oklahoma City.
Well, that's not a complete address. What if I wanted to send you a check in the mail? Where would I send that?
At my house.
And what's the address?
None of your goddamn business, you stupid son of a bitch.
Well, what if I wanted to mail you a check? Where would I send that?
At my house.
And what's the address to your house? What street do you live on?
You got my name, you can surely get my address.
No, I'm not able to do that.
You don't need it, you goddamn bitch. I want to talk to you.
Well, sir, you called me up, so apparently you did.
And you know my name, you know where I live, and
I know you're telling me your name's Frank Garrett. How am I supposed to know that's what your real name is when you won't give me your address or your phone number? How do I know I can trust that that's the truth, that your name's Frank Garrett? You're not giving me any proof. Can you prove your name's Frank Garrett? Can you prove that?
I give a shit?
Do you have a driver's license?
You think I give a shit? I don't have a Dodge.
What vehicle do you drive?
I don't even have a Dodge. I drive Ford. But I don't know where in the hell you got that from.
Do you have a car?
Yeah.
What kind of car do you have?
Duncan.
Do you live in Duncan, Oklahoma?
Nope. Oklahoma City.
What kind of car do you have?
Duncan.
I don't think that's a make or a model, is it?
You're an idiot.
Do you know the tag on it?
Yes.
What's the tag on your vehicle?
2788.
Oh, 2788. And is that the only numbers on your tag?
696.
696 2788?
That's exactly right.
Well, that's an interesting tag number. Are you sure that's not your phone number?
I think you're crazy.
I don't blame you.
I bet you're an old fat woman, aren't you?
Oh, you would be quite wrong about that.
Hey, I bet you're an old fat woman, aren't you? And you're probably ugly, too.
Probably. I probably am.
Does your mama know you talk that way?
How do you know so much about me when I don't know anything about you? What is your middle name?
Give somebody some pussy and get this off your mind, would you?
What is your middle name? What does your mom call you?
I'm the meanest son of a bitch in 9 counties.
Just 9? Okay. Is that what your mom calls you?
Yes.
Well, that's kind of sad. I was kind of hoping she had a nickname for you. When is your birthday?
Oh, hell, you're just a baby. I'm 72.
You're 72. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What month were you born in? Is it close to your birthday?
Yes.
Well, when is your birthday?
I don't know.
Is it next month?
Yes.
So you're 72 years old. When is your birthday close to Christmas?
Yeah.
Is it, which month is it in?
Well, that's none of your fucking business.
Well, are you afraid for me to know when your birthday is?
Well, I don't know. That's your monkey.
Well,
You made a mistake, is all I can tell you.
What day were you born on?
6.
On the 6th? On
Yes.
the 6th of February?
No.
The 6th of April?
Yeah.
The 6th of September?
Nope.
The 6th of October?
You little silly son of a bitch. You're not a rocket scientist yourself.
Are you seeing, do you see a doctor every week?
Yes.
Who do you see?
Chief of Police of Oklahoma City.
Well, I'm sure the Chief of Police of Oklahoma City is not your doctor. Is there someone who comes and gets you and takes you in to see the doctor every week or month?
Oh, yeah.
Are you at home right now?
Yes.
Are you watching TV? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you watching on TV?
Duncan Construction.
Duncan Construction.
I'm not out in the middle. I'm sitting there watching TV.
Is anybody there with you?
Yeah.
Who's with you?
That's none of your fucking business.
Can I talk to whoever's with you? Because I have a question to ask them.
Okay. Hello.
Well, this sounds like Frank Garrett. Can I talk to, are you there by yourself?
How do you know it was me?
Well, I kind of recognized your voice. I've been talking to you for a while.
That's funny.
So have you called here before? Have you called here before and talked to someone?
No.
Well, how do you usually spend your time? Is anybody there with you?
Yes.
Who's with you?
That's none of your goddamn business.
Well, I would like to talk to them. I have something important to tell them about the Chief of Police of Oklahoma City.
What?
So I need to give them some information. So can you put them on the phone?
Oh, fuck. Chief of Police of Oklahoma City.
Okay. Are you doing okay? Have you been drinking or taking any medication?
I'm scared.
What were you scared of?
Chief of Police of Oklahoma City.
Why are you scared of him?
I love trouble.
Why are you scared of him?
I love trouble.
Well, I don't know why you would be scared of the Chief of Police.
Oh, you silly son of a bitch. Practicing law without a license is illegal.
Well, what's been going on that's illegal?
Get you another nose full of dope.
Well, is that what you've been doing?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So when did you take some?
At 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need me to send someone to help you?
No.
You sure? You're feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay. What was it you took at 2 o'clock?
I got you do lines of coke.
Lines of coke?
Yes. Yes.
Where'd you get the money for that? Are you sure you're 72 years old?
Can't afford what I got. Look, asshole, I got enough money to burn away.
Well, that's fine.
I bet you're a smart son of a bitch, aren't you? I
don't know. You'll have to tell me.
Have you got something you could be doing, like washing your body?
Okay, why are you talking about that?
I don't know.
Okay, so you're telling me you took 2 lines of coke at 2 o'clock, right?
That's exactly right.
Okay, and where do you get your coke from?
Chief of Police of Oklahoma City.
Really? Tell me more about that.
No.
Why would he give you 2 lines of coke to take?
None of your fucking business.
Are you feeling okay?
For sure. I think you're as full of shit as a Christmas turkey.
Well, that's fine.
You got terminal cancer. Can you cure it?
Well, tell me what kind of cancer it is again?
That's probably none of your motherfucking business, you goddamn chief whore, you.
Well, tell me what kind of cancer it is?
You can pray for me, because I'm a sick man.
Well, what doctor do you go to? What doctor do you go to?
Chief of Police of Oklahoma City.
Well, that's not helping me out. If I knew who your doctor was, I would know what kind of cancer it is, and then...
I don't know.
What kind of cancer do you have?
Oh, you rocket scientist cocksucker, you don't know nothing.
Well, you're not telling me anything about it, so how can I let you know what I know when you won't tell me anything?
Oh, you stupid son of a bitch. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, how can you be so sure? I might know more than you think I do.
Can I tell you something, Mr. Policeman?
Sure.
Fuck you.
Well, that's fine, Frank, but that's not getting you anywhere, now is it?
Go find you something to do, deputy.
Well, why don't you give me your phone number and I'll have the Oklahoma City Chief of Police call you.
What?
Why don't you give me your phone number?
You going to send me to the piano, asshole?
Well, where do you want me to send it?
Oklahoma City.
Is anybody else there with you?
No.
Do you have a son or daughter?
No.
It's just you by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you'll tell me where you live, I'll send a friend over.
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
At my house.
Where is your house?
Oklahoma City.
Are you sure you just took 2 lines of coke?
Not your fucking business.
Where do you get that from?
Chief of Police of Oklahoma City.
And what is his name?
It's none of your goddamn business.
Well, I can find that out. What I thought I would do is call him and see if he knows you.
What?
I thought I would call him and see if he knows you. Since you talk about him so much, I figured he knows you.
I'm scared.
What were you scared of?
Chief of Police.
Well, there's no reason to be scared of him. What kind of house do you live in?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, where is your house? What kind of house do you live in?
What fucking difference it makes to you? You're not coming down, are you?
Well, you won't give me your address.
Give me a name and an address and see what happens.
Well, give me your name and address. How can a person come over to see you if you won't tell them where you are?
You all have to be from Missouri. Nobody else is that fucking stupid.
Well, are you sure?
You probably live in an apartment complex with a subsidy for rent, don't you?
Well, we're not talking about me, are we?
I'd like to kiss your goddamn ass, what I'd like to do.
Well, why don't you give me your address? Maybe I can make that happen.
You know where I live?
I don't know where you live.
Why
don't you tell me your address?
I'm scared.
I don't think you know. You know what? I don't think you know your address. I think that's why you're not telling me. I don't think you know it.
You're an idiot.
Well, I'm not the one who doesn't know my own address.
I'm scared.
What were you scared of?
Chief of Police.
Does he? Well, why don't you give me your address?
No.
Well, how can I get you some company if you won't give me your address?
I'm scared.
What were you scared of?
Chief of Police of Oklahoma City.
Why? Are you sure you're there by yourself?
Yes.
Is there someone who cooks your meals for you? Where does your food come from? Does someone bring food by to you?
Charlie's Chicken.
Charlie's Chicken. So you live close to a Charlie's Chicken?
Yeah.
Where is Charlie's Chicken at?
Oklahoma City.
Well, how far is it from your house?
4 minutes.
4 minutes from your house. And what street is your house on? Do they deliver to you?
Yes.
So if I called Charlie's Chicken and asked them to deliver some chicken, they would do that?
Well, no shit.
And what address would they deliver that to?
Not your fucking business.
Well, how can I get you some chicken or some company if you won't give me your address?
I'm scared.
What were you scared of?
Chief of police.
Well, why does that scare you?
You're going to send me to the piano asshole?
I don't think the chief of police has anything to do with this. So I don't think you need to be scared of him anymore.
Oh, you stupid son of a bitch. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, at least I know my address.
I know. I know.
So, can you tell me your address? I don't even think you're 72 years old. I think you're 69. Is that right? When was your birthday again? Christmas Day?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, you told me it was on the 6th of April. Is that a joke on me?
Yes.
When is your birthday?
I don't want to tell you, stupid motherfucker. Take another wild-ass guess.
Well, let me see. Let me think a minute. September 29th.
Wild-ass guess.
Well, okay. Let's try the 17th of January.
Nope.
No? And what kind of car did you tell me you drive? I forgot.
Take another wild-ass guess.
Well, I have forgotten. Why don't you take a guess?
And we're goddamn sure ain't friendly enough to be on first-name basis.
Well, Frank, I'd like to be on a first-name basis with you, but you will not give me your address.
We're not on first-name basis, asshole.
What's your middle name? Do you have a middle name?
No.
Is it Neil?
No.
Does it start with a D?
No.
I bet it's a girl. I bet your middle name is a girl's name, and that's why you won't tell me.
Yeah, you.
Well, what is your middle name? Is it Neil?
No.
Is it David?
Yes.
Is that a yes, like you told me your birthday was on the 6th of April, but it's really not kind of yes?
How do you know my name?
You told me your name.
Your what?
You told me your name. Do you remember that?
No way am I going to give up to a total stranger. God
well, I
damn
don't think your middle name's Neil.
No.
Well, what is your middle name?
Are you going to tell me your name?
Well, I'm not going to give you my name until you give me your address. You give me your address and I'll give you my name.
Oh, yes. You're full of shit as a Christmas turkey, Betty.
Well, you're the one who doesn't know his own address.
I'm scared.
What were you scared of?
Chief of police of Oklahoma City.
Why? Why does that scare you?
I want to buy some Coke.
There's a Charlie's Chicken close to your house, you said?
Yeah.
And you said that's in Oklahoma City?
That's exactly
Are
right.
you sure you live in Oklahoma City?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see about that.
Oh, no shit.
What kind of food do you get at Charlie's Chicken?
It's none of your goddamn business. You couldn't afford them anyway.
Well, I might be able to if you told me what it was.
You ain't got no money.
Well, how do you know how much money I have?
Cocksucker like you ain't got time to work. You got to dial a telephone.
Well, now, that's a matter of opinion there, Frank.
I bet you're on
see.
disability because somebody called this time of the day. Couldn't have a job.
Well, are you sure about that?
Why in the hell do I care?
Well, why do you care?
You are a fucking problem, Jack.
Let's see. What does the Charlie's Chicken you go to look like? Is it gray and white? Does it have any red brick? Does it have rocks on the outside? What does it look like?
Fucking Japanese.
What else is over by your house? What else is over by your house, Frank? Is that your name, Frank?
You may sit there, in the privacy of your little office or whatever you are, but I would be first to tell you that You don't have no business calling me for a damn bond.
Do you smoke, Frank? You're coughing awful hard.
I'm going to keep chewing tobacco.
Are you sick, Frank? Who's your doctor?
Chief of Police of Oklahoma City.
What is his name? Is that your brother?
Yes.
Is your brother the chief of police?
Yeah.
Do you know the chief of police of Oklahoma City? Do you talk to him?
Yes.
What is his first name?
I don't know.
Why don't you know?
I don't want to tell you, stupid motherfucker.
Well,
it depends on who I'm talking to, you goddamn idiot.
Well, Frank, I'd like to send you some help if you would send me if you would give me your address or a correct phone number.
Yeah, I can tell you, motherfucker, you.
Well, I'm just wanting to send you some help. So
Well,
are you sure you don't want to give me your address or your phone number?
No.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow?
Yes.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Do you live by yourself? Do you live by yourself?
Yeah.
Do you have neighbors where you're at?
Yes.
Do you live in an apartment or in a house?
None of your fucking business.
Who's your who is your friend? Who's a friend of yours, Frank?
That's
Do you have any friends?
None of your goddamn business.
Well,
I don't need friends like you. I've got plenty of them kind.
What kind?
No, we're not friends. You can bet on that.
Well, I'm trying to be a friend, Frank.
Why?
I'm trying to get someone to check in on you and make sure you're okay.
What?
But I need your address or a good phone number for you so I can send a friend over.
Come on down to my house and see what happens to you.
Well, why would you say that?
Could have thought you come down there with my ass or something, would you?
Of course not. I said a friend. You wouldn't be worried about that, would you, Frank?
I'm scared.
Why were you scared?
Chief of Police of Oklahoma City.
Well, why does he scare you so much?
Oh, you silly son of a bitch, practicing law without a license, illegal.
Well, you told me that, but you haven't told me what's so illegal. What's going on that's so illegal?
I got you do lines, coke.
Well, if you did some lines of coke, I would like to send a friend by to check on you. Can you give me an address? Where do you live, Frank? Do you live in Oklahoma City?
Yes, at my house.
Are you sure you don't live in a small town somewhere? How long have you lived in Oklahoma? Frank, how long have you lived in Oklahoma?
I've lived in Oklahoma all my life.
Have you? Well, so what town is it you live in?
Oklahoma City.
I don't think you live in Oklahoma City. What town do you live in?
Oklahoma City.